What's up, guys? Here is a test to find out if you have ADHD or not, or at least if you have the symptoms of ADHD. My name is Eric. I have ADHD. I put this together for anybody out there struggling, wondering how to express to their parents, their family, their doctor of what they're feeling when it comes to ADHD. The first one is, do you have struggles expressing your thoughts? Do you get trapped in here and trying to express your thoughts is almost an impossible task because it jumps around so much and so often on just trying to focus on a single thought is extremely difficult, and to express that is even harder. Does caffeine calm you down? Stimulants affect us with ADHD differently when it comes to coffee, when it comes to anything that has caffeine in it, even when it comes to some illegal drugs. It can actually calm us down instead of speed us up. For example, I can drink as much coffee as I want and I can go to bed right afterwards. Another one, do you have problem finishing a project? I'm sure you maybe get really excited to start a project, but finishing that project's a different story. Even getting into that project for a prolonged period of time is actually difficult. But trouble finishing a project, just one project. Do you easily lose your temper for not being understood or being misunderstood? A lot of times with ADHD, it's hard for us to communicate because we have trouble expressing our thoughts and feelings. So our temper can fly off the handle very quickly. And it's not necessarily directed at somebody. It's frustration almost internalized of why can't I express what I'm feeling? So does your temper just spike very, very quickly? Do you start a bunch of projects? Do you get a bunch of motivation to start a project and then you start another project and then you start another project? Do you have right now 10 to 30 projects around your house that have been started and not finished? Do you have trouble listening or even concentrating? Do you find that you get bored in conversations? Do you find your mind start to wander and in the middle of a conversation, you ask what, a lot? Well, it's not that you're not paying attention. It's that our thoughts are that distracting that trying to have a conversation is almost impossible sometimes, especially if it's very, very long. You notice that your thoughts always wander. Do you notice that even watching TV, your thoughts always wander to the point that you can get up in the middle of a show, walk around, sit back down, and not even grab anything because your thoughts are wandering so much? Do you find that they wander in the middle of school, class, at home? Do they wander up here nonstop? Do you have trouble sitting still? Do you have trouble staying in one spot for a prolonged period of time? Do you feel the urge to just get up and walk around, not even go somewhere, but just to walk around and then sit back down? Is it hard for you just to stay in that one place? Do you have a hard time reading books or finishing books? Is it hard for you to have the focus and the concentration to actually finish and read a book? This is a huge one because a lot of times with ADHD, our thought process is going so fast. It's very hard for us to focus in, especially when it comes to books. Do you daydream a lot? Do you get lost in your thoughts, and do you daydream and have very vivid daydreams? And a lot of daydreams that you notice that you can daze off at times and not even realize that some time has passed by. These are 10 signs that you may have ADHD. Now, this test isn't designed to diagnose you by any means. I'm not a counselor, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist. My name's Eric. I deal with ADHD, PTSD, GAD, MDD. I lost a wife and a father to suicide. I'm a recovering addict. And this is designed to help you start the communication with your doctor or with your parents to let them know what you're struggling with. Because just to say, I think I might have ADHD, well, ADHD can be diagnosed with different things such as bipolar, and ADHD often get misdiagnosed. So expressing and letting people know how you feel is everything. And that's what this test is designed to do. So I hope that this helps somebody out there that is struggling start that communication. If you haven't hit the like and subscribe button, hit that like and subscribe button. Down below in the description box is all my different social medias. I'm huge when it comes to anything mental health, mental illness, suicide awareness, bridging the gap between therapy and a crisis hotline to help out with all the tools and resources as possible. Even have links below for things on Amazon like fidget cubes, fidget spinners, things that help me personally with my anxiety. Even have a link down below for BetterHelp. If you want to try online therapy, it's trial and error to find out what works for you. And remember that you matter. You're the most important person in the world. And you know what? Together we got this. You're a BAMF. You're a badass motherfucker. And you didn't come this far to only come this far. You've made it through 100% of your worst days. And we got this. Hit that like and subscribe button. Comment down below. Let's do this.